Ladies and gentlemen, and confused gender weirdos, please join me in giving a big round of applause to the world's newest country, the independent nation of Chaz. What's Chaz? Well, that's short for Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. It's the recent creation of Antifa and Black Lives Matters protesters in Seattle, who took over 6 blocks of the city and declared it a new country. And in their first move of unintentional comedy, they set up border walls, even with checkpoints and armed guards to make sure no one with values different than their own is allowed to enter. That's funny. I seem to recall these same people declaring walls were racist just a few months ago. But consistency never was the left's strong suit. And to keep the comedy going, the supposedly anti-police movement in Chaz has a new police department. Yes, that's right. It's the unelected warlord with an AK-47, wannabe rapper Raz Simone, who's declared himself the police and is admonishing inhabitants against spraying graffiti in his zone. This is so confusing. Spraying graffiti was so cool yesterday, but now that there's a new boss in town, well, I guess it's not a gun-free zone after all, citizen. And, although Chaz was all about defunding the police yesterday, now they're looking for new ways to fund the new warlord police. And it basically amounts to extorting money from hapless business owners who found themselves trapped inside this new country. Yeah, they're walking into places and saying, give us $500. Oh, the irony never stops. And naturally, the economy of Chaz is a basket case. Since its citizens, a new warlord, have no skills to offer other than tipping over statues, spray painting BLM, and calling anyone who disagrees a racist, turns out nobody needs these goods and services. So, of course, the next tip is no surprise. Chaz is running out of food. That's right. Antifa has only been in charge for 2 days, and already they turned part of Seattle into Venezuela. Yeah, and they've issued a demand for food. But not just any food. Nope. It's got to be vegan friendly, preferably soy. Yes. Only a country for 2 days, and they're already demanding foreign aid. Well, Chaz hasn't been recognized by the United Nations yet, but Seattle Mayor and Washington Governor Inslee don't seem to have any problem with it. Meanwhile, President Trump has issued a strong warning that if they don't deal with Chaz promptly, he will. Well, I gotta disagree with the Orange Man. That's right. The answer here is not a law and order crackdown on the renegade state. No. The answer is to recognize them as a foreign nation and immediately send the border patrol that none of these lunatics gets out. That's right. Seal them off. You want your own country? Go for it. Recognize their right to self-government within the sacred borders of Chaz. But also recognize that they hereby relinquish their right to re-enter the United Snakes of America. That's right. This week they got 6 blocks. Maybe next week they'll have 12. Ideally, all of Seattle can secede. And I hope they take Portland, San Francisco, and New York City with them. In Chaz we trust. Peace out, everyone.